Hey, what up everybody, it's Sinny! And this is Gems of War on PS4. And today we have Bounty Hunter, one of the most rewarding events you can do, so make sure to get it done. Check this out right here. Major Orb of Chaos, another Major Orb of Chaos. Orb of Chaos, Vault Keys, Diamonds, Gems, another Orb. Gems, diamonds, gem keys, another orb. Gems, diamonds, another orb. Gems, diamonds, gem keys, gems. Vault key, another vault key. Gems, all kinds of good stuff, so make sure you get it done. But first things first, you gotta say another prayer, because we got another member. Ian, shout out to you, man. I really appreciate it. Thank you for joining and becoming a member. We have a new center. Say a prayer for him. His name is Ian, and shout out to you, man. I really appreciate it so much. So if anybody else wants to join up, become a center, just hit that join button. It's $1.99 or something, $2, and you can be a center too and help out the channel directly. It's pennies compared to dollars here, and that really helps out a lot, so I really appreciate it, Ian, and thank you so much. So let's get to the team here. This might be a quick video. I'm so tired right now. I worked all night. I'm like 3 hours of sleep or less right now, so I got till 20 though here because people were doubting my Tower of Doom team, which I did say I was about to switch to Mang and Titan and all that, so I feel like I covered my butt in that video, but I don't know. I had a few people, not a few, like one or two, say you know, they didn't have success with that team or whatever, but most people said it was cool and everything. It was mostly just for the instant kill fun, and then you would switch into Titan, and then you would switch into Mang. But enough about that. Just to show proof of concept here, I went all the way to the end. All the way to the end here, so we're on 20, as hard as it can get with this team, so just to show that this one works for sure. We have Mecha Rat, which is the new bounty troop. Mecha Rat is terrible. Remove all brown gems and gain 2 gold for each gem removed. There's a chance equal to my gold to summon a Mecha Rat. So you remove brown and you gain 2 gold for each gem removed, and then you get to summon another crappy troop. And there's only a chance equal to the gold. Removing brown, you don't even get the brown, and you get 2 measly gold, and his traits aren't that good. Immune to poison, reduce damage from skulls by 25%, but we have to use them to get the max bounty points, so you have to use the bounty captain. So make sure to buy up at least to the second one here to make sure you get the Mecha Rat so you can use him, and if you fully ascend him you'll get more points, so try to do that. If you want to fully ascend him, you got to go all the way up to tier 6 or go to tier 5 and use a blue orb. I had to go to tier 6 because I'm trying to collect blue orbs right now to get Zugoth, and I'm really getting pretty close, so I don't want to use any blue orbs, so I went all the way to 6. I don't like to do that usually, but you know, I had to do it this time. So let's get into a battle here. I have Mecha Rat, Chris Turtle, Tigraki Warrior, Excavator. So Mecha Rat's in first slot because he has the most attack, and he does have damage reduction for skulls, 25%. Chris Turtle's going to be converting brown, or converting a color to brown, and barrier and submerge a random ally, and he has 50% skull reduction in case the Mecha Rat dies. Tigraki Warrior, the best bounty troop, is going to do true damage boosted by their armor. And Excavator is going to destroy a column, create 5 red gems, and boosted by brown gems destroyed. So he's going to be destroying brown and creating red, which is good for Tigraki. And it goes good with Chris Turtle, who makes brown. Mecha Rat we're pretty much never going to cast. He's just there because he has a lot of attack and we have to use him. He's the bounty captain, so we have to use him. So once you get him up, just don't even cast him, and just ignore him. He's only there to do skull damage and to die for the team and be the tank. So hopefully this loads up. If not, then there'll be a cut here. Wow, that crashed really hard. I had to restart the whole game and my internet. So yeah, we had a crash there, so probably a cut. Definitely a cut. Okay, so what are we gonna do here? We have excavator up. So what you want to do with the excavator is find the column with the most brown in it, but the least red, and then do that column. So we have 4 brown here with just 1 red. We have 4 here with just 1 red and 2 skulls. So let's go ahead and do that one to get the skull damage as well. And then we have skulls, so let's do skulls because only damage we have going for us here in this team is skulls and Tigraki. So you want to take skulls whenever you can, and also cast Tigraki because that's our only ways to do damage. So let's cast Tigraki on whatever troop has the most armor. If you don't have a lot of sigils, you might want to go after Valravens, but I think I have enough, so I'm going to go with the snake dude here with the most armor, because I'll do more damage to the troop with the most armor, because the damage is based on their armor. Then we have our Chris Turtle, who's going to convert a color to brown, so make sure you pick a color that'll give you an extra turn, like green here. Pick green, get an extra turn, get Tigraki up. Look for extra turns. I don't see any, so let's take these skulls. Almost got that Valraven down. Never cast the Mecha Rat unless you see where you can get rid of brown and get an extra turn, but we really don't want to get rid of brown, so I haven't cast it once going all the way to the end, so don't cast it. Just get it up and then just leave it up and don't cast it. Let's go with Tigraki here. Whatever troop has the most armor. You could go after the Valraven first though. Next is excavator if we don't have an extra turn, so let's look for the column with the most brown, and we have 3 here with 1 red, and we have 3 here with 2 red, so make sure to do the 3 with the 1 red because we don't want to get rid of red, we want to get more red because that's what he's gonna create red based on brown destroyed. So you don't want to be destroying red in the process if possible. Alright, killed the Valraven with the skulls. We'll take this extra turn just because. And we got more skulls here. Start doing that. Do some damage. And it's gonna take a while because it's the hardest battle in the whole event. But we're using all bounty troops, and by the way, make sure you have all your bounty troops fully ascended and fully traded. That's the only way you're going to get maximum points, and you have to use the Mecha Rat. And you can't use 2 of the same bounty troops, you have to use different bounty troops. So as you can see, all mine are ascended and fully traded, so make sure you do that if you want full points. So let's cast Tigraki now. Go ahead and do it on the Plague Rat here, whatever his name is. He has the most armor, so we'll do the most true damage to him. Gonna do Chris Turtle if we can, if we have alignment, which we don't, so I don't see anything we can turn into brown and get an extra turn, so we're not gonna cast it until that's possible. So let's do Excavator instead. We only have 2 brown on the board, so it's either this one or this one, so let's take this one since there's no red in this column at all. Make some red, hope for a good cascade. We got a red extra turn, let's take this. What do we got? Looks like, let's see if Chris Turtle is available. Don't see it, so we will take this red so we can get Tigraki. And now we'll cast Tigraki and kill this Plague Rat down here, hopefully. Yep, got him. Next up will be Chris Turtle. We're gonna change no, first we'll take this extra turn and then we'll do skulls here. Boom, almost got it. We can change this green into brown up here. Let's go ahead and do that. Now we got Tigraki, but we got an extra turn. Let's take that. While we, take extra turns, I mean, just do it. Because you don't want them to get it. Even if you don't need the color, you don't want them to get it. So, make sure to take them. Even if you're all the way full on all your mana. Might as well. Like, why not? Let's do Excavator. Let's find the column with the most brown here. We got 2 here. We got 2 here and a Doom Skull, so let's do that. It's going to give us a little extra when that Doom Skull explodes. And we killed the troop there, so works. We didn't die. We got you know, through it pretty easily. Like I said, your skull damage and your Tagraki are going to be most of your damage in there. Make sure you're fully ascended, make sure you're fully traded, and you should be able to go, you know, all the way with this team. I'm going to keep going until I get all the rewards, so I'm going to keep repeating on 20. If you can't do 20 for whatever reason, you could just stop at wherever you start losing troops is where you should stop. Try to make it to halfway, like 12 or 10 or 13 or something, 16, somewhere in these two rows right here. Try to make it to one of these and then just repeat it over and over and over until you get, you know, as far as you can go. Maybe do 12 over and over and over until you get as many rewards as you can with all your sigils. But for me, I'm going to do 20 over and over and over and get all the rewards and maybe get the leaderboard, I hope. So yeah, shout out to Ian. Thanks a lot, man. I really appreciate it more than you know. Like, share, subscribe. Sorry if this is a little short. I'm just super tired. Less than 3 hours of sleep. Sorry about that. Video's probably a little late too, but yeah, hope this helped you guys out. Like, share, subscribe. Shout out to Ian, and I'll see y'all next time. Peace.